It is time to make the noise to summon the software. Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to the Community RPG Maker Project. Today I have to make a minigame and start designing an underwater tunnel, because those are some of the ideas that were suggested last time, and I'm actually looking forward to this. One of the things that I have not shown off at all over the course of this project is my skill in producing events that occur simultaneously, what the game calls parallel processing, which is a necessity for the production of minigames. I would also like to give a specific thanks to Penny G, who has actually provided the first custom assets ever used or ever contributed to this project. They actually made a custom edit of this tower style set here for the purposes... Whoops. Let's see. For the purposes of the Spire Town Spire. So, let's see if we can go ahead and integrate that. Going to go center like that. We basically just need to get all of this out of the way first. Hold on. There we go. Okay. And now we need to put... What was I even using for this design? Let's see. That is a really good question. Huh. No, seriously, what was I using for this? Okay, well, we'll just try out anything that looks like it might be it. Ceiling tiles, wall tiles, ceiling tiles. That's not it. We're using this kind of like muddy brick texture here. What on earth did I use? I mean, it's not that. Is this actually coming? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is... Okay, this is actually coming from here. Alright, got it. So we can put that there. We can put this up here on layer 2. What layer are those on? Those are on layer 3. So we can get rid of those, and we can start producing the new tower right here on layer 3. Whoop. Okay. That goes like that. And then we can have this climb all the way up into the sky. And all the way back down to the base. And have it all come down just like that. And because we actually have a bit of an altar here, we can actually have like a clear area where it's possible to go inside the tower from the top. Because you can't just build a tower like this and never have your players go inside of it. Obviously, at some point, people are going to go inside the spire. I mean, that just makes good sense. That looks beautiful. So, next thing we want to do... That's all on layer 4. Why on earth did I put all of that on layer 4? Well, it doesn't actually matter. We can just put a couple spots here, and then up on layer 4... we can erase them. Yep, that's fine. And then up on layer 3, we just need like an area where you come out of a thing. So let's go there, and you put it all together. And now the spire has been modified. There's like a clear point that inside this temple you would go up to the roof and be able to enter. And the spire looks better than ever. So thank you very much, Penny G, for providing those assets. All right, let's actually get started. So this is going to be our ice cave number 2. This is where we're going to have our snowball throwing minigame. So we're going to stick with our dungeon battle back. Yeah, that's fine. What are we using out in the tundra? Tundra is MV Dungeon 1 Pitch 90 Volume 20. Okay, we can easily put that here. MV Dungeon 1 Pitch 90 Volume 20. Just like that. So this one's going to be more of like just a dark floor. And we're going to go for some more basic cave walls here. Just like that. I don't know exactly how the minigame design is going to go, so we're just going to leave it sort of open for the time being. Alright, but I need better music for the actual minigame. Ooh! Ooh, I haven't used this one yet. Oh, that might work. Ooh. Ooh, I kind of like this one. Okay, scene 6 is... Okay, scene 6 is a good music to use for the video for the minigame music. That's fine. Alright, so let's actually just do some basic testing here. We're just going to put a save point in the cave for right now. Just so that I will easily and quickly be able to test it. Screen tenting... No, we want no weather effects, and we want the screen tent to be perfectly normal in here. Erase the event, that's fine. Alright, where the hell is my second ice cave on the map? There it is, okay. Facing down, good. Create the entrance to the snow cave. Because the very first priority is to make sure I'll actually be able to access and utilize the testing area. Okay, that'll go into Ice Cave 2, up in here. Facing up, that's fine. Done. Alright. The area is now accessible. Now I have to actually design a thing. So, we're going to use a lot of switches to make this work. So we're going to make this snowball 1. Snowball 1 ready. If snowball 1 is ready... yeah, we're gonna need at least one blank page. So when Snowball 1 is ready, it is going to look... it's going to look like this. Okay. And... so Snowball 1 is going to sit here, and it's going to wait for the character to go up to it and press the button. When the character presses the button, it's going to turn on self-switch A. So then if self-switch A is active, it's going to have a custom moving route. First of all, the frequency of movement is always going to be highest for the snowballs. And they're going to move very fast. So the route is going to be... is there a way to adjust a self-switch from here? Let's see. Okay, we can't actually turn on a self-switch from custom movement. That's fine. We're going to have it move up, 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 up. Well, first it'll turn on through. It'll move up 4 spaces. And then it will go transparent? No, I have too many conditionals. That is not going to work. Okay. So we're going to ignore the self-switch. Instead, when you activate it, Okay, okay. Alright. I know how to do this. So it will activate a self switch when it is activated. When that self switch is activated, there will be a parallel function which will cause it to move up, 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 up. And then it will switch on snowball 1 check. Okay. Good. So then we'll have a trigger for snowball 1 check, which has no graphic associated with it. And here we are able to set some conditionals which will relate to the scoring. So if variable snowball score check... Well, let's say if snowball score check is equal to 1... then it will do a thing and it will score. Then after it does that, it will move down, 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 down. And it will turn off snowball 1 check, and it will also turn off snowball 1 ready. But the very first thing it'll do is make a sound effect for impact. So if it successfully hits its target, is there like a bell or a ding? Okay, there's a nice little bell sound effect if it succeeds. If it doesn't, it will make like a cancel effect. Okay, that's fine. That works. That works. Okay. So then it goes here, turns off the switch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to say that this is the target for right now. Okay. And this is just going to be the primer for right now. Control. This will turn on snowball 1 ready. Alright, let's test it and let's see if what I have designed so far is functional. We'll just do our debug walk through walls. Walls are merely suggestions to my almighty and godly powers. Oh, God, I love my tea. Okay. Here's the cave. That works. Alright. That turns on the snowball. Okay, I don't know why it didn't reset. Okay, snowball 1, ready. You turn it on, it turns on self-switch A. Oh, because I never turned self-switch... Okay, I never turned self-switch A off. That's why I don't think it properly reset. This is supposed to have a through on it as well. That needs a through on it. This one doesn't need a through on it. Okay. So now it should properly reset. Okay. Good. Now does it reset? Okay, it's auto running. Why is it auto running? Does it change if I turn off the self switch after? Okay. That did a thing. That absolutely did a thing. Why did it take on an appearance when it moved back down? That is a very good question. So I think what's happening is that as soon as I turn off the self switch, it's allowing it to automatically revert to the snowball ready. Okay. So how do I fix that? Do we just turn on transparent? Will that stop it from being visible while it resets? Okay. Okay, I now have a system where you can throw a snowball and it will reset without locking the player's movement. That is good. This is now fully functioning the way I want it to. We are going to increase the target distance up by 1. Perfect. Okay. So if I give you a custom movement route, okay. So snowball score check is probably not going to work. But if we have a snowball check score switch, that is something I can control. Entirely within this thing's custom movement route. So for example, if we have it move left, and then turn off the snowball 1 score, and then have it move right and turn on the snowball 1 score, and then move right and turn off the snowball 1 score, and then move left and turn on the snowball 1 score, because that will fully reset it. Okay, if we just set that to run in parallel, now I should be able to have the ability to check whether or not the snowball is actually hitting a target. So we're going to call this snowball game on. So while snowball game is on, this should just keep on cycling. So the activation switch for the purposes of my testing now needs to turn snowball game on. That's fine. All right, let's... Oh, I also need you to move frequently and fairly fast. Okay. All right, so now we have a target. I hit the target. I still hit the target. Okay, I'm not getting, like, a no. Okay, so I do have yes and no conditions. If I just make it move a little faster, will it at least create the illusion that this actually works? Because the scoring is always going to be kind of iffy. Okay. Okay. So it's a little bit iffy. It's a little bit wonky, but it does function. Okay. Now, when the game is active, can I have it show me a timer? If I have an active timer, is the timer visible? Yes. Okay, so I can have a visible timer. I don't necessarily need to have a visible score. And I don't exactly know how I would do that anyway. Yeah, that's fine. As long as there's a timer. Ice cold Pepsi, consumable item that can freeze an enemy. Silver, welcome to the stream. You have just added a crafting ingredient. Okay. A crafting recipe where you make ice cold Pepsi that can freeze an enemy. Thank you. That is now added to the idea. Okay. So I actually have, like, a fully functioning thing here. Um, so now what I need to do is find a way to make it wait before the snowballs are ready. That is the big challenge here. Um so what options do I have to make a snowball, like a snowball that doesn't look ready? Uh I could do buttons. I could do buttons to launch the snowballs, and then the buttons slowly reset. That's an option. Yeah, slowly resetting buttons to launch snowballs. That's definitely one possibility. Um, that may just be the best option I have to work with. Okay. Maybe you get the resource for ice cold Pepsi from this minigame? It has been a while since we added another crafting ingredient. Uh, Hold on here. All right, if we're going to do this, then we are going to do this right. This is the crafting ingredient spreadsheet that we have right now. Because every time we're adding a crafting ingredient, it has to work with every other type of crafting ingredient that we already have. So our current 4 crafting ingredients are bubbling water, flavor packets, beast hide, and bottle cap ore. So I figure we make crude soda with a bubbling water and a flavor packet. So I figure probably what we want to do is have either the bubbling water or the flavor packet replaced with our new crafting ingredient. So it could be like ice crystals to replace the flavor packet. Or I guess we could have like ice water or solid state water to replace the bubbling water. Whatever we come up with, we are going to have to also fill in a number of other crafting things. So, let's see. We're also going to have to assign it a crafting variable number. And we always want our crafting variable numbers to be such that 2 of them added together can never equal another one. So like a crafting number of 4 would work. Because 4 plus 4 would equal 8, which isn't going to equal 20. Honestly, we could just make it 5. I'm leaning more toward making it a flavor packet. Like a replacement for the flavor packet. So, Maybe like candied crystals? Candied crystals might work. That would realistically work good with the bubbling water. And I mean, I can realistically see ways that crystals could interact with beast hide and bottle cap ore. So our new ingredient is going to be candied crystals, and they are going to be set to +5. So we know that candied crystals and bubbling water creates ice cold Pepsi. Candied crystals, bubbling water, ice cold Pepsi. So I'm not going to actually build these right now, but we can start thinking about other combinations of the candied crystals with our other crafting ingredients. So we need candied crystals plus favor packet, candied crystals plus beast hide, candied crystals plus bottle cap ore, and candied crystals plus candied crystals. In the meantime, I will go back to this. That's fine. So all right, I'm not using any custom movement in the snowball events. So I can just do it as a switch. So that'll be fine. I already have an item for a smoke bomb to escape from fights. Speaking of that reminds me, did I ever make sure to flag the red dragon so that no one can just flee from it? I don't think I did. Steam bomb, common event, steam bomb. Steam bomb. If steam bomb disable is on, do nothing. It will say the steam bomb failed. Okay. So we can add an event, red dragon, at the start of the fight. Turn on the switch for steam bomb disabled, fine. Auto run immediately, and then at the end of the battle, we can turn off that switch. Alright, steam bombs will no longer get you out of the red dragon fight. Instead of running from fights, it reduces enemy accuracy. Ooh. Okay, crystals plus crystals. To create a crystal bomb. That should work. Crystal bombs reduces enemy accuracy. So a crafting recipe for crystal bombs that does some damage and reduces enemy accuracy. Okay. So that's crystals plus crystals. If you can think of a debuff, and it doesn't even have to be a new debuff, but so far it looks like the candy crystals are mostly being used for debuff production. So if you can think of something with candied crystals and flavor packet for a debuff, the candied crystals can kind of be like our debuff ingredient. The bottle cap ores I'm basically using for armor production. Beast hides mostly for armor production. Flavor packets for consumables. And bubbling waters for like more basic consumables. So, all right, back to the ice cave. So we're going to move the targets back again. We're going to move this here. Shit. Okay. Damn. No, we're still running on self switches. If we're doing self switches, then we still can't really do like a button that turns into a self switch. I do want to specifically save the ore and the hides to produce some kind of an armor. Well, I guess that really doesn't matter much. I don't know. I'll think about it. This could work. We sort of start with like a glimmering light, and then it slowly builds. That should work. So the real big problem is that I can't cause a wait command for like a variable number of frames. So if I want to create random times for things to happen, I basically have to generate random values separately and then just like use some conditional branches. So that is unfortunate. But snowball game on. We can have this run parallel. We can have it start with this. Whoops. Okay, we can have it start with this. Turning down. No, it kind of limits what I can do because it's trying to do the entire thing all at once. Okay. Okay. So we do start with this. We have it turned down. We have stepping animations on. No. Stepping animations would be playing left to right. We actually want it to be changing directions to down, left, right, up, right? Down, left, right, up. Okay. So turn down. We want this to be happening pretty quickly. So turn left, wait 5 frames, turn right, wait 5 frames, turn up, wait 5 frames, turn down. Is 5 frames enough to actually give the visible effect? Okay. Let's take off the snowball one ready. No, that is not nearly enough. Okay. Let's try custom. Okay. Okay, that sort of works. The problem is that it is stuck on this here. How do I fix that? If I turned stepping animation on and then off, is that enough time for it to just flip over to the other side? No. Okay. What if I give it 1 frame of stepping animation? Is that enough? Okay. That's close, I guess. Off, transparent, off, transparent, on. Okay. Is this enough to force it into the animation I want it to be? No. Okay. Okay. What if we skip all of that and we just say not to use a walking animation? Will that default to the center facing down? No. Okay. I don't actually know how to fix this. Well, I should put that differently. I don't know how to make it do what I want it to do. But I do know how to make it obey my will. I do know how to take what it's already doing and make it work well enough. See, the problem was it was starting big and getting smaller. If I can't make it do what I want, I can at least make it go in an order that works for me. Okay. That works fine. All right. So let's say it repeats this order, because right now this is 20 frames. So let's say it gives it 3 seconds after you fire off a snowball before it resets. Like 5 seconds. So that's up, right, left, up. No, that should be down. So up, right, left. Okay, we got this all wrong. It's up, right. It's up, wait. Right, wait. Left, wait. Down, wait. And let's actually alter the frame duration. If we double it, this is now 40 frames of time. That may work better. That looks okay. That looks okay to me. Okay, but let's not have it immediately reset. Instead of going from down direction directly to up, we're going to have it go from down back to left, and then wait 10, back to right, and have it wait 10, and have it go back to up, and then wait 10. Okay, this should work better. It's going to linger a bit on the smallest mode right now. That isn't expected. That isn't a glitch. It's just because I haven't built a proper loop yet. Also it should not be moving. Okay. So not move left. We want that to be turn left. Okay. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, that is 1 whole second worth of frames. So now I can take everything from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 frames. And so now it should do that for 4 seconds and then immediately turn on Snowball 1 ready. And we should have a properly resetting snowball system. Okay. Boom. And then we fire the snowball. Hello, rock collector. Okay, hold on. Okay, we are so close to having this properly reset. I need to see that again. Is it actually properly resetting? Is it properly resetting and I just can't see it? I'm glad you could catch me today. Alright, give it 4 seconds. Okay, it is properly resetting. That means it is looping back around. Okay. So what if instead of putting the transparent off command there, I start this with a transparent off command here? That might be enough to fix the entire loop. Okay? Go. Okay, now it's just staying invisible. Why is it saying invisible? Okay. Let's put the transparent off here. You're right, it is invisible. It's the greatest sport you've never heard of. Believe it or not, I am very, very, very close to a functioning game here. Okay. What? Okay, I don't understand. Why it is not reappearing. Alright, what if I just force it with a transparent on and off? Will that force it to reappear? Okay, that forces it to reappear. Okay, so there's a tiny flash where it doesn't quite look right. That's actually very, very easy to fix. We just changed the transparent reset force until after it has adopted its new form and faced its proper direction. This should now work exactly as intended. The game starts, lights start to flash, form into a snowball. Okay. That did not work as expected. Okay. What if I force transparent on before the switch, but transparent on after the adjustment? I'm digging into the deep minutia of event processing here. Yes! That is how it is done. Look at that! It works! It works! Fuck yeah, it works. Oh, it actually works. Okay. Okay, that's really good. And then we're going to have an extra 1 second of time before the reset kicks in. So it's a total of a 5-second cycle if you're going as fast as possible. All right, next thing we're going to do, we're going to move up the targets just a little bit. And let's... Okay, let's actually make this look like kind of proper. If we make this an inside map, do we have something that just sort of works as like crude but slightly worked stone interior? Okay, we can have room for 7 snowballs. That should work. 2, 3, 4. Or just 4 snowballs, but we just space them by 1. Either way, that should work fine. So this is going to be like the actual game area. This probably is the best thing we have for just a crude stone interior. Just like that. We put like a proper wall back here. Okay. We put this here. Okay, now we actually have like a play space. I did see your candied hide suggestion there, Silver. It's something... Okay, I saw it, but I hadn't actually read it and bothered to process it. Honestly, I think I really like that idea. Like just putting up a barrier. Okay, candy crystals and B-side is going to be crystal mantle. So B-side, candied crystals, crystal mantle. I actually really like that. I'm probably not going to design those today just because designing a minigame like this is insane. Crafting recipe for crystal mantle, big defense buff, but low speed. Okay. So I kind of have like a play area now. So now I just need like some basic stone floor. It's a little fancy. Whoop. Maybe something like that. I don't know. I don't... This might work better. This sort of looks a lot more like it's an interior place that's been like actually created properly. Um okay. We can put like a little. Okay, we can have like some different targets. So we can have like one that's moving around here in the water. Uh ooh. Oh, that sort of works well as for like a nice like dirty floor type of thing. That's a bit much. I just don't really like how this looks for the counter. Probably gonna fix that up. Hmm. So if we have two, three, four, five, six, yeah, if we have 7 snowballs going across, um, hmm. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, that looks so good. That looks so good. Yeah, that looks really good. Then suppose we can have like an enemy that kind of. Oh my god, I've been doing all of this without being on automatic layers. No wonder this has all been looking terrible. Okay. I mean, yikes. Okay. Oh, that all looks so terrible. Okay. Oh my, yeah, I'm gonna have to fix all of that. So first of all, this needs to go like that. This needs to go like that. This is going to be just like a. This is fine for the floor. Just gonna decorate it up a little bit here. There we go. Uh, Cobblestone walls. Okay, so basically everything here was on layer 3. Yeah. No, we're not doing all that on layer 3. That's insane. That's why this all looked so bad. Okay, layer 1, we've got to get all of that out. That just looks so bad. Okay, automatic layers now. Um Oh, that looks so much better now. Now it actually looks like countertop. Perfect. Okay, that is so much better. All right, so we'll put all of this on layer 2. Nope. No. This is all going to be layer 1. On layer 2, we're going to put back in the pond that I built. There we go. Throw back in this area of grass. We'll have like something here that'll pop out of the hole. We'll have another hole back here that stuff can pop out of. Let's see, what looks good? Yeah, like another hole there. No, that doesn't look good. The rest of it really can just be like cobblestone. That's fine. Okay. So here are our targets. These are all the places where the targets can pop out of. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. This is good. We're going to move Snowball 1 here. The next thing we're going to do is figure out the enemy placement. Because the snowball's only going to go so far, depending on where there's enemies. Okay. That's fine. We also need to... like, put all of this here and here. Oh my god. Come on. Is that not walkable space? Okay, that is considered walkable space. I don't want that to be walkable space. Okay. And then the game man is here to start the game. We'll worry about him later. And now I can decorate it just a little bit more. It doesn't need to be, like, fancy. Like, we can put a barrel there. I don't know, like some moss here. A rock there. That seems like a good place for a rock. And then on the counter space, what sort of works to decorate the counter space? Well, one of the rewards you can get from here is the candied crystals. So we can put out something that looks like it would be candied crystals. Maybe like a teddy bear. Honestly, I think that's fine. Okay. This works. This actually works. So now we just need to decide on the enemy placement. So we're going to have something that pops out of here. something that pops out of here, and something that pops out of here. So, if the game on is active, running parallel with a high frequency, the first thing that it will do is run a random time check variable. We'll just call this like random time check 1. And it's going to be set to a random number between 2 and 5. Okay. And then if the random time check 1 is equal to 2, then it will wait 120 frames or 2 seconds and then this event, this is going to be whole target 1. So let's be completely non-arbitrary. Whole target 1 will change its image to it'll change it to this and turn down. Okay. It will wait for... Now, once it turns down, it will turn on a switch for whole target 1 score. Then it will wait 3 seconds. Honestly, it might just be easiest to have it turn transparent off. Because then we can just have like a single version of this. Wait 180 frames, turn on the transparent. Okay. So, yeah, we can just have this be like a monster that looks like this and has a stepping animation turned on. So let's see if this works. It should wait 2 seconds, it should appear, it should wiggle around a bit, and then after 3 seconds it should disappear and then repeat. Okay, okay, it's working. It's working. So the first thing it will do is go transparent. Then it'll run the time check, running between 2 and 6 seconds. If it's 2, Then it waits 2 seconds before appearing. If it is 3, it waits 180 seconds. Oh, I'm not turning off the switch. Okay, no. You'll also need to turn off the whole target 1 score. Getting the first ones of these set up is where this is really difficult. Once the templates are set up, most of this is just going to be copy pasting and then just correcting a few numbers here and there. So that's the 4-second wait. 2-second wait, 3-second wait, 4-second wait. This is the 5-second wait, which is a full 300 frames. No, this is supposed to be the 300 frames. This is the 4-second. This is supposed to be 240. This is the 5-second wait, or the 6-second wait. Okay, so now it should wait for anywhere between 2 and 6 seconds before it pops out, and every time it pops out, it should be out for 3 seconds. Okay, it's up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It works. We have random timed target number 1. That is perfect. Okay. So we have whole target number 1. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces up. So, we have this move up. Okay, this is where it gets tricky. We now have a way to check if the target is active when the snowball reaches it. So, okay. So when it moves 5 spaces up, okay. All right, I'm going to have to like rethink the whole way that the reset works here. So when it moves 5 spaces up, it is going to run a check. So it's going to check if whole target 1 score is on. If it does, it will play a bell. Otherwise, it'll play a buzzer. And when it plays that buzzer, it is going to add 1 point to the snowball game score variable. So this is how it's going to be keeping score. Otherwise, it hasn't hit anything at all, and it'll play a buzzer. Okay. So, if I had another target in front of it, though, that was active. Okay, so this is purely going to be the reset check. Okay. I don't even think we need it to be the reset check. All right, if it is on, then we run the reset. Otherwise, we play the buzzer and we do the reset. That's the snowball 1 ready, the snowball 1 check. So this is supposed to be activated when we get to snowball 1 check. So one of the first things we need to do here when it hits okay. I don't think we need to run the snowball check page of this event at all. So I am going to leave this here, but I'm going to have it be a page that's not activated. Okay, activate the game. Wait for the target. Go. Okay, it didn't reset. Okay, why didn't it reset? It did this, Control switch A off. Why didn't it reset? It turned off snowball 1 check. It turned off snowball 1 ready. So it should have gone back to this. So why didn't it? It followed this path of events. Okay, as soon as the self switch was turned off, it reverted to this state. It was invisible, though. Okay. If we put self switch at the end of that command, does it reset properly? I have to make sure I hit it because I haven't copied this. Yes! Look at that. It reset. Okay, it reset and it immediately started rolling. Okay, why did it immediately start rolling? Because this turns on self switch A, which activates this. But self switch A was supposed to be off. Okay. So I take these two commands and I put them in a separate event after the self switch goes off. Okay. So here it doesn't play the bell and it doesn't increase the score, but it still goes to the reset just like that. So I think I now have an event that will try to hit this guy here. If it does, it'll ring a buzzer and score a point and reset. If it doesn't, it'll ring a buzzer and then reset. Let's take a look. Okay. And it resets. And it resets. Yes! Yes! That is perfect. That is perfect. It functions exactly like I want it to. That is so damn good. Okay. Okay, that is so damn good. That is perfect. I have a target. I have a target. Now, I'm going to add a second target over here, which basically is going to function the same way. This one is going to be like a little pest. Just like a little creature that crawled out of the door. I think the slime works. Yeah, I think the slime works. Okay. So the difference here is that this is going to be... First of all, the event is going to be called Whole Target 2. So we set this to Whole Target 2. Second, we are going to run random time check 2. And we're going to have this one run for between 3 and 4. So the timing's going to be a bit different. So if random time check 2 is equal to 3, then it changes Whole Target 2, and it will activate Whole Target 2 score. Do I have to be completely consistent with my naming conventions? No, but it is aesthetically pleasing. So that's switch 61. Then it turns switch 61 off. Okay. And if the check is equal to 4, then we turn Whole Target 2, switch 61, switch 61, done. And then we don't need the 4, 5, and 6 variants because this one is going to reset either after 3 seconds or 4 seconds. Perfect. So that is a second target. This is going to be Snowball 7. So the custom route is going to be Snowball 2 ready. We need 7 snowball checks. Snowball 3 ready. Snowball 4 ready. Snowball 5 ready. Snowball 6 ready. Snowball 7 ready. And this one is specifically going to check for Snowball 7 ready. Checking on yourself. Good. This switch checks on Snowball 7 ready, self switch A. This checks Snowball 7 ready, self switch A, move up. If whole target 2 score is turned on, then we reset. And then we go with Snowball 7 ready off. All right, what exactly is the Snowball 1 check doing? Okay, I am no longer using the Snowball 7. I'm no longer using the Snowball check page at all in any of my events. So, Snowball 1 check, that is now irrelevant. We can completely delete this page. Perfect. Okay. So we can get rid of that. And this is for Snowball 7 that we are modifying. And then this event, move down, this event, Snowball 7, delete that, and it is Snowball 7 ready. Okay. Last thing, we are no longer using Snowball 1 check for anything. We're just going to erase that trigger completely. I think that's it. I think I now have 2 functioning snowballs and 2 functioning targets. Let's find out. Oh, you know what? If we're going to do this, we're going to do this right. It's time for the minigame music. So we liked the scene music. Okay. That works. Alright, let's check it. We should have 2 working snowballs and 2 working targets. First ones took 1 hour and 20 minutes to set up. Oh. Hit him. Miss. Ah, damn it. I need my snowball. There we go. It works! It works! It works! The template for the snowball minigame works! Oh, that is so damn good! Okay. Now, the really fun one. This is going to be big target. And this one just stands here. Doesn't do anything else. It just stands there. And we want a big monster for this one. So, what big monster do I want? I don't know what the hell this is, but it's going to be standing here. Okay, so now we have one big target. That's perfect. Okay. So I actually want to change this guy's image a bit. Do we have anything like a rat? Something that might like crawl out of a hole? Anything at all? No? Okay. Screw it then. This one can just be a skeleton. That's fine. Okay, so this is big target. We're also going to have one more target. One more whole target. This is going to be whole target 3. And this one is going to be another skeleton. And this one sets the movement route for whole target 3. And this one is going to activate anywhere between 1 and 10 seconds. Oh, this is going to be random time check 3. So if random time check 3 is equal to 1 second, then it will make whole target 3 show up. And this one only shows up for 2 seconds every time it pops up. And the switch is going to be whole target 3 score. So it checks the whole target 3 score. And then turns off the whole target 3 score. Okay. And that one only waits for 60 seconds. Okay. So now we have one at 1 second, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 7 seconds, and 9 seconds. So I guess we can just make this 9. So if random time check... Oh. No. We're going to have to make this more simple. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. That's 5 options. Okay. So if it's 1, you wait 60 seconds. If it is 2, you wait 120 seconds. If it is 3, you are going to wait... No, hold on. 5 seconds is 300 frames. 3 seconds would be 180. Yeah, because that's 1 is 1 second, 2, 3 seconds, 4... No, 1 second, 2, 3 seconds, 3, 5 seconds, 4 is going to be 7 seconds. 7 seconds would be 420, I believe. And then if it is a 5, then it's waiting 9 seconds, which is going to be 600 minus 60, 540 frames. Okay, and all of those are on... God damn it. Okay. 162, 180. 300. 4. It always likes to jump around, you know. 420. Okay. I do need one more of those. This is 5. Always make sure I'm looking at the proper event. And that's 540 frames. Done. Alright, so these ones only pop up for 2 seconds each. And what that means is that Snowball 4 is actually going to be our first one to be modified. So, first off, this is Snowball 4. Its custom route involves resetting Snowball 4. When Snowball 4 is ready, it waits. When Snowball 4 is ready and self-switch A is on, first it is going to move 2 spaces. So first it moves 2 spaces. And then we have a check. So this first check does need an else branch. So if hollow target 3 score is on, then you play the Vel, you increase the score, you move down only 2 spaces to reset, move the swell switch A on, and then Snowball 4 turns off Snowball 4 ready. Honestly, this is just kind of dumb. We really don't need it to be set like that. Snowball 4 ready, off. Okay. Yeah. That's another completely arbitrary command there. All right, so if that target is active, it plays a bell, increases your score, moves down, and resets. If it is not, then it is going to move this event 1, 2 spaces up, which impacts the next target. And then it's just going to hit, because the big target is going to remain active. So it needs to move down 4 spaces. whoop, and then reset. Okay, so let's completely check this. When Snowball 4 is ready, switch. It's activated, it moves forward 2 spaces. First, it does a check. If the whole target 3 is on. If it is, it scores, moves down, resets. If it is not, it continues moving forward, and then scores because it hits the big guy, then moves down and resets. So I should now have Snowball 4, which is able to hit either the target popping out of here, popping out of this hole, or moving to hit the giant plant thing. And it should reset properly in each case. So let's take a look. Oh, we got it. I wasn't even aiming for the skeleton, but it reset. Okay, it hit the big guy and reset. Oh man, this is actually surprisingly hard to keep track of. Okay, Snowball 3 did not reset. I think because it had a wrong score. So I think Snowball 3 has an error when it resets. And yes, it is the exact same error, which I actually just troubleshooted out of Snowball 4. Because instead of just giving it a command to turn off a switch, I was telling it to tell another event to turn off a switch, which is not necessary. There we go. All right. So all of these things now work. I now have 4 targets and 3 snowballs, and they all function. Next, I'm going to put a target here and here. So this is going to be water target 1. And this one's actually just going to be the slime. Unless I can find a better one for monster. No, that's fine. Okay. Alright, so this one is the slime. And this one is going to act as water target 1. This is going to be random time check 4, and then we're going to have a second water target, so it's going to be random time check 5. So this one is random time check 4. And it's going to go, let's say, after 3 seconds or 6 seconds. So we only need a 1 or a 2. So if it's a 1, if random time check 4 is a 1, then we wait 180 seconds, 3 seconds, and then water target 1 does a thing. Add the water target scores. Okay, so water target 1 score turns on, and then at the end of that, water target 1 score turns off. That's fine. And then if the random it selected is a 2, instead of waiting 180 frames, it's going to wait 6 seconds, 360 frames, And I believe all of that still functions just the way it should. And then we're going to put another one here. So this is going to be water target 2. And set this to water target 2. This is going to be random time check 5. And this one is going to be every possibility of activating every 2 seconds. So if random time check 5 is a 1, it waits 120 frames. Then it orders water target 2 to become transparent, to become visible, activate switch number 70, wait 3 seconds, and then turn that on. We're actually going to have these water targets stay active a little bit longer. Okay. So if it's a 2, we rate 240 frames. Do the thing. If it is a 3, we wait 360 frames. And if it is a 4, we wait 480 frames. Water target, all of that should work fine. This guy is only ever going to stay up for 1.5 seconds. So 90 frames before he deactivates. Okay. So that works. Now, I want to have one last target. And this target is going to walk around this whole area. So let's move off all of that. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Down, 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 right, right, right. Have you seriously not updated your route stuff at all? Okay, that's fine. Just turn that off. This whole thing is just going to... Oh, okay. All right, we need something evil looking. Okay, this. This is going to be the target. And this is going to be the roving target. So as long as this is on, it's going to have a custom route where it moves down, 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 right, 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 preview. Oh my god. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that should cover all the areas. And those are through commands. So now comes the hard part. At this point, when it first starts, hold target 1 score is active. Or no. That's not how I want to do this. Okay. Roving. Okay, this is going to be a nightmare if I make it do a score check in every single one of these spots. So I think we'll just have it walk back and forth in front. That way it only spends like one point of time in any area. Okay, this will work fine. This is rover 1. This is rover 2. This is rover 3. This is rover 4. This is rover 5. This is rover 6. And this is rover 7. Here are scoring switches for this thing. So first, get rid of all of that. Move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So after you move right by 1, rover 2 goes on. After you move right, rover 3 goes on. After you move right, rover 4 goes on. After you move right, rover 5 goes on. After you move right again, rover 6 moves on. And then after you move right, rover 7 turns on. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. That's fine. So your frequency is the highest. You're going to move at a normal pace. And after you complete that, you are going to turn down, going to wait 1 second, and then disappear, and then move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I need to make sure that I'm turning switches off. Right, this is just turning on everything without ever turning off anything. Okay. So this has to turn off 2. This has to turn off 3. This has to turn off 4. This has to turn off 5. This has to turn off 6. And then right before you disappear, you have to turn off 7. So you move. So all the switches are off. You turn invisible. When you disappear, you're going to play a little sound effect. Okay. It'll play an evil laugh. Sure. Why not? And then it will wait 600 100, it'll wait 10 seconds before it repeats. So it'll turn transparent on. No. It'll turn transparent off, but not before it turns down. And then it waits here for 1 second before it continues. Okay. I think that works. Now let's add another couple sound effects that can play while all this happens. So here we need like a splash sound effect for the water guy. Oh no, that's slash. Is there a splash? That doesn't sound like a splash at all. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So all of this goes on after the wait command. All right, let's make sure this all works. Oh my god, I think I love it. I think I love this a lot. Okay, you in chat, what do you think about the targets? I think I'll add one more target here that jumps out of the barrel, waits a second, and then jumps into the barrel. Okay. I love this. I love this. What the hell was that? Okay, that works for the skeletons. They're nice and subtle. Actually, what if I pitched it down? Yeah, 90's fine. No, 80's the winner. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, didn't actually need to delete that one. But there we go. Okay, that's sound effects for Skeleton 1. These are sound effects for Skeleton 2. Okay, can we get a sound effect for, like, the shadow guy? Definitely not. No. That's a bit too long. Okay, I like that. I like that for when the shadow creature appears. Okay. That's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Right, because I hadn't switched to the separate system yet. Okay. Okay. So right now there is a target in every lane except for lane 3. So let's put a target into lane 3. So this one's going to like jump out of the barrel. This is going to be the barrel target. Okay. So the first thing it will do is make itself invisible, like it needs to. And this is going to happen... what's a good timing? How about either 4 or 8 seconds? Okay, 4 or 8 seconds. So we'll get rid of those. And this is going to be random time check 6. Okay. Random time check 6. If random time check 6 is equal to 1, then you are going to wait 240 frames. Then we're going to play a sound. That would be really annoying to hear a lot. Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay, it will appear, and then barrel target will become visible. We will turn on the switch for barrel 1. And we're going to need 2 targets because it appears in 2 lanes. So the barrel 1 frame turns on. It's going to wait a second and a half there. Then it is going to jump 1 spot to the right, turn down, and it's going to turn off barrel 1, but it's going to turn on barrel 2. And it's going to stay there for 3 seconds. When it jumps, it plays the sound effect. Reflection sounded really good. I actually really like that one. Sounded bouncy. Okay. So it'll do that. Actually, let's not bother with that. It'll turn back. Before it moves, it will turn off its targeting switch. Then it'll play the sound effect. It'll perform the jump. And then it will go transparent. Okay. Let's just see if it works before I make like a copy of that event page. Okay. Oh my god, that's perfect. Okay, and this one's going to be direction fixed, so it's always going to be facing down. That works exactly like I wanted it to. So then we just make a copy of the entire thing, except it triggers on the 2, and this one is for 8 seconds. So we're just doubling this to 480 frames. Okay. So I think all targets are now functional. This is awesome. This is absolutely awesome. Okay. So now I have to make a big change here. So far, this is the only target, or this is the only snowball that can hit 2 targets. So, what I need to do is modify this. So the very first thing that's going to happen is you are going to move up 1. Okay. Now when you move up by 1, there will be a check with an elf branch. And that is checking if Rover 1 is on. If it is, then we play the bell, we increase the game score, we turn transparent, and we move down only 1. And this was the thing I had fixed on the later snowballs, which I should now fix here on snowball 1. There. We go snowball 1 ready to off. Okay. Then we fix that, and then we fix that. Okay. So this checks if it is hitting Rover 1. If it is not hitting Rover 1, Then it will move up the other 4 spaces. And at that point, it is going to run the target to check. Okay. Let's give it a shot, and let's see if Snowball 1 is now completely finished. Okay. It resets when I hit that guy. Okay. It resets when I hit the devil guy. Now let's make sure it resets on... Perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Okay. We're going to make this a 2-minute minigame. And... Okay. It's going to go like this. We are going to fade out the screen. Gather followers. No, we're just going to disable followers. So that there's only one player walking around. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. You move 4 left facing up. 1, 2, 3, 4 facing up. Okay. Fade in the screen. And then it starts with a 2-minute timer. And while the game on is active, there needs to be a blocked exit here. So let's put like a gate or something. That'll work fine. Okay. So as long as the game is on, you can't leave. That's important. While game is on... This guy is just not going to do anything at all. He's just going to face up. His stepping animation is fine. Okay, while this is moving, this guy's going to move down, turn up, through on, through up. We're not waiting. Okay. Cool. Now, how the hell do we check when the timer is done? Ah, okay. We can create a running event that will check when the timer is done. Okay. So if the game on is active... then you are constantly checking if the timer is less than or equal to no time. If it isn't, then loop. No, okay, we start a loop. There we go. That way we don't actually need an else branch. It's just running in a constant loop, checking if the timer is 0. Alright, so that's going to be our end condition. And now we can start making the remainder of the snowballs. So this is Snowball 2, and its targets are either 2 up, 2 up, or 4 up. Okay. So, Snowball 2, ready, self-switch. Snowball 2, ready, self-switch. Move up by 1. If Rover 2 is on, it scores. Move down. Turn Snowball 2, ready, to off. Otherwise, it moves up 1 more. And at this point, we are checking if barrel 1 is on. Right? Yes, that's barrel 1. Okay, so we move up 1 more. If barrel 1 is on, score. And go to barrel 2, ready, off. If it doesn't, then it moves again. That's Rover 2, barrel 1. So it moves up by 2, and now it is checking for water target 1, right? So it's either going to be Rover, that, or water target 1. Okay. So if water target 1 is on, then we reset. We go Snowball 1, ready, off. If it doesn't, then we move up 1 more, and that is when we play the buzzer, and we reset it. Okay. So Snowball 2 is probably going to be the most complicated of all the snowballs. And that's Snowball 2, ready. And it moves the full 5 spaces down. If it hits the water, it only moves 4 spaces down. If it hits the barrel target, it only needs to move 2 spaces back down. And if it hits Rover, it's just 1 space down. Snowball score, Snowball 2 ready, Snowball 2 ready, Snowball 2 ready, Snowball 2 ready. I think Snowball 2 now functions, and I think the game start now functions. Let's take a look. Okay. Snowball 2 is not becoming active. Why is Snowball 2 not becoming active? Snowball 2 ready. Oh, because I didn't fix the custom. Okay, that's all it was. Yes, this has to be set to Snowball 2 ready. Alright, let's test Snowball 2. We need to check it against the moving target, the goblin target, the water target, and the wall. Okay. It hit the wall and reset. Okay, it hit the walker and it reset. It hit the water and it reset. Now we just need to hit the barrel. It hit the barrel. And it reset. That worked. That genuinely worked. That worked perfectly. Okay. That is good. Now we can do the next one. So what I need is a rover connection for Snowball 4. Because this will be the easiest one to do. On second thought, can we just, like, undo that? Wait, there's a test? Yeah, probably really can't realistically test things this complicated. Okay. We're just going to copy the whole event page. Okay. And let's take all of that and put it here. Okay. So you move up by 1. If rover 4 is active, you score. And then it goes down to Snowball 4 ready. Okay. Good. So if that is not set, then we run the rest of the events that we have already set up. So but with a movement of 1 extra space. Okay. So then, if it hits hollow target 3, go down by 2 and reset. Otherwise, move up, and then you just score on the plant. Okay. Snowball 4 works. Good. Now, this one, we are now ready to make Snowball 3. So first, we adjust this to Snowball 3 ready. Second, we adjust this to Snowball 3 ready. Next, we activate the check on if Rover 3 is ready. If it is, we make sure it resets Snowball 3. If it is not, 1, 2, 3, and we hit. Okay. Because this one is always just going to hit. So move up, up, up. And then honestly we just need this because it's never going to miss. And you move down by 4 to reset. And Snowball 3 ready off. Okay, I think that's just Snowball 3 taken care of. Nope, this needs to be snowball 3. And then snowball 4 is basically the exact same. Oh, no, because this one has a barrel check. Okay. Damn it. Okay. So let's do like we did with the last one. So if it doesn't hit rover 1, then it has to do a barrel 2 check. Okay. So let's get rid of all that. If it doesn't hit rover 1, then it moves up by 1. And it does the barrel 2 check. Okay. Where it moves down 2 and resets. And specifically, it resets snowball 3. And if none of that happens, then it will do the rest of this, except it's only moving up by 2. And now we don't need this page. Alright, that should be snowballs 1, 2, 3, and 4 now ready. Snowball 5 is basically just being a copy-paste of 3, and then 4 is basically also just a copy-paste of either 3 or 4. So let's make sure this works. Okay. Snowball 3 resets when it hits the guy. Snowball 3 resets when it hits the demon. Last thing to check, does Snowball 3 properly reset when it hits the goblin? It would appear that it does. Honestly, the best strategy for this game is probably just hit every snowball as soon as it appears. Okay. That works. That works exactly the way that I needed it to. Okay, so this is Snowball 5. And this one resets with Snowball 5. Activates on Snowball 5. And activates on Snowball 5. Its first check is on Rover 5. And then resets Snowball 5. If it doesn't, we can basically just take all of this, because this one is basically another guaranteed scorer. Because otherwise it's just moving up 3 places and then immediately scoring, and then just resetting Snowball 5. Okay. So that should be Snowball 5. Yeah, because nothing else is here, but it will hit this one. And then Snowball 6 is probably closest to Snowball 1, which can also have 2 targets or hit the wall. Okay. So this is Snowball 6, which relies on Snowball 6 ready. has a custom command to reset Snowball 6 ready. And Snowball 6 ready. So we move up and we do a check on Rover 6. And if that works, then we go down and we reset Snowball 6. If it doesn't, then it's just going to go 4 spaces up. And there's nothing else. No, it is going up. It is going to a second target. It's going up by 3. So this one is checking for water target 2 after moving up by another 2. And if it's active, then you are moving down 3 spaces to reset, and then resetting Snowball 6. Otherwise, you are moving up by another 2, and then just doing the buzzer of failure and Snowball 6. Once you have a working template down, it takes so much less time to adjust other ones. Alright, so let's make sure Snowball 6 functions. Okay. Properly resets, hitting the water target. Correctly buzzes. Snowball 5 correctly hits the big target. Let's test Snowball 6 on the walker. Snowball 6 successfully resets when it hits the walker. And Snowball 6 properly resets when it hits the water target. That is 6 out of the 7 ones that it works great on. We're just going to make this a 1 minute 30-second game. And then... So we are going to fix number 7 the way we fixed other ones, where we are going to start by copying the rover command and just moving that over to an extra page. Okay. There we go. So this scores on Rover 7 and resets Snowball 7. So if it misses the first guy, then we can just copy all of this, but with 1 less move command, and this one also gives a buzzer when it doesn't hit anything. And whenever something doesn't hit anything, whenever it goes to buzzer, we're going to have it lower score by 1. So not all of them are even able to do that. The 3 middle ones will always hit something. The 4 furthest from the center are the ones that can subtract from your score. Hitting the walker is going to be 5 points for everything. Not that. Hello there, what the what? I've created a working snowball throwing minigame with a crap load of simultaneously processing events. And I'm just sort of figuring out the scoring right now. I am going to have to stop in the next 15 minutes, though. I do have other things to do today. I'm probably not going to have this completely finished by the time I'm done with the stream. But I am extremely glad no, that's supposed to be Rover 7. You're supposed to be checking Rover 7. Okay. But I am extremely glad that I have at least managed to create a fully functioning game. Now, the extra pop-up targets are going to be worth 3 points each. So the water target is worth 3 points. The big guy here is always going to be worth 1 point. Cool. This one, if the barrel target is on, scores 3 points. This is the most complicated one. If Rover 2, 5 points. If barrel 1, 3 points. If water target, 3 points. Otherwise, lose a point. And then this one, if hollow target's on, 3 points. Okay. So, I believe this now works. Alright, let's have it fade out the screen, and let's have it print a variable for your score. Which variable are we looking at exactly? It's the snowball game score. Okay. Score check is no longer being used. Snowball game score, which is 0015. Number 0015. Okay. Then we're going to just have it move the player out of the map, because trying to manually reset these things would be an absolute and complete nightmare. Then it is going to control switches. Basically everything from 58 to 79 has to turn off. So from 58 to 79, every one of those switches has to turn off. And then, since it is now disconnected from the batch, 56 also has to go off. And all of the variables from 14 to 20. Variables 14 to 20 are all going to be set to 0. And then we will fade in the screen. Alright, I think I now have a fully functioning game that will actually, like, properly reset. Give me one sec. Be heading over there soon. See you in, like, 30. Okay. All right. Let's make sure this works. Let's make sure it keeps score. Let's make sure it resets. Loop if... Okay, no. If the timer, we want to break the loop. Because until we break the loop, we will not proceed to this part, I think. Okay. That's going to fade out the BGM over a couple seconds. Alright, this might work. Please work. Okay. Go, my snowballs. Damn it, missed. Oh. Okay, I want to get this guy. Got him. Damn it. Holy crap. Got him. Okay. Oh, this is so hard. This is so hard. It works, though. It works. All of it works. Okay. Oh my god, it all works. Oh my god. Oh god. There's so much. There's so much going on. Okay, I got that guy. Oh my god. I could not even tell you what hypothetically would be like a good score here. But it absolutely tracked it. It absolutely tracked it. And I can just move the switch reset to earlier so that all these sound effects will stop. Okay. Okay, it was supposed to fade in the screen. Okay, I do actually need to make this work. I need to make this work. And you're right, I didn't even think about how fast the snowballs move. Okay. So the switches need to go out before it tells me the score. Like, I feel like all this stuff needs to turn off first. Okay. So why isn't it taking me out? Why isn't it doing the last step of that? I feel like the set design being so springy kind of clashes with the comically large snowballs. A bit. I don't really have anything smaller to use for the snowballs, unfortunately. Okay, so it's basically stopping its own processing when it turns this on. Okay. fine. Game on. You know what? This is all fine. I can actually fix this. This is just going to be snowball game end. So it's basically breaking because it's turning off its reset switch. It's basically turning itself off before it can finish processing. Which I can easily fix. We will just have it turn off the snowball game end at the end of its thing. And we'll just have this be auto-run when it happens. Yeah, and then that should disable itself. So the first thing it'll do is break the loop and then immediately turn on snowball game end, which will activate its second page. We don't reset the score until after that. From 58, so it's specifically not resetting 57, which is good. That's what I need. Okay. I think this will now function. Final score, 0. Okay, it takes me out. And reset. Hello, Zazima! I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm basically right at the end of stream. Okay, it's done. It's done. It works and it resets. It works and it resets. This is a finished game. So the last thing, yes, let's think about the speed that the snowballs move at. Is the speed of the snowballs, should it be faster? What do you think? Should the snowballs move faster? I think their rate is okay, but we can make them move faster if we want to. Yeah, if we made them move faster, I'll just make Snowball 1 faster, and we will see. We'll be able to compare it. Alright, this is a regular Snowball. That is the faster Snowball. So, what do you think, chat? Do you prefer the regular Snowball, or do you prefer the faster Snowball for the velocity of the projectiles? Either way, basically all that needs to be done now is to add in some dialogue, like where the guy basically like explains the game, like takes a little bit of the charge. Honestly, it feels fine. Like, it does work. It's kind of hectic. It kind of, like, keeps your attention, like, split. I think it works perfectly fine. I can test this off stream. I can see, like, what's, like, a decent score range, and then set up, like, prize tiers according to that. That'll just be handed out here, like, in the fade out. That'll be fine. This guy, like, I just have to add, like, some dialogue to him, like, rules of the game, how the scoring works. That's all stuff that I can add off, add off screen. That's all stuff I can do after stream. None of that is really important. The really important thing I wanted to do today was to get the minigame working, because I knew it would be an absolute spider web of simultaneously executing events. And not only did I do it, I think I did it absolutely beautifully. So, you know what? Let's just go ahead and go with the faster. Let's just go with the faster snowballs. We'll just make them all fast. I will do one final round of this just to show it all works. And that will be it for the stream today. I mean, at the end of the day, this really is all just, I mean, this is a minigame. Everything I've done today was to build a minigame. Just because someone last stream threw out the idea, what about a snowball minigame? And I said, you know what? That sounds very complicated. And that will give me a chance to show off a lot of, like, my skills in this RPG Maker with, you know, simultaneously running events, which I really hadn't done yet. All right, here we go. So it's a 1-minute event. Okay. Yeah, this actually feels a lot more reliable to hit the targets that don't stay up for long. Oh, got him. Hold on. Yeah. Got him. Nope, miss. Final score, 79. That was great. That was fantastic. And it works perfectly fine on the reset as well. Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's a minigame. So the very last thing I'm going to do before I end stream today is I'm going to put out a sign. Just like a nice, simple sign. And what do I call this? Chat, I need your ideas. What is the name of this minigame? I will take the first idea that comes out, and I am not ending stream until I get one. I do not care what the name is. It's going into the game, and it will never be changed. This is your chance to either make something really cool added to the game or spoil it forever. Monster Ball and Mash for All, that is the name. Come inside to play a game of Monster Ball. A Mash for All. There you go. Oh, I don't think I ever tested that the exit worked. Okay, the exit works. And we're not able to walk through the doors anymore. That's perfect. Okay. That is going to be it for today's stream. I've got a lot of stuff to work on in between. I've got a new crafting material that I have to create the event information for. That shouldn't be too hard. I have to do the dialogue for the guy that includes the rules. And, yeah, I better go get moving. Thank you all so much for being here today. I had so much fun building this. This was so much fun. Please do not ask me to build something like this again for like a month or two. It's really fun, but it is very involved. I've been brainstorming it for the past week. So thank you all so much. And I'd have to make the sound in order to summon the end card. Wow, 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 wow.